ladies and gentlemen. I'm Patrick Aslan with my broadcast partner, Super Dave Batten, coming to you live from the UNF Arena in Jacksonville, Florida for the World Extreme Fighting Championships.
That's right, Patrick. Tonight's event features two Jacksonville fighting legends, Tony Vartanian and Tim CATALFO, better known worldwide as OBAKE. And Tony Vartanian will be taking on Don HAVILAND from Daytona Beach, Florida. And let me tell you, these two have been a lot of trash talking this week. This promises to be an all-out war. And OBAKE, who's fighting in the main event, promises to bring a World Super Heavyweight WEFC Championship back to Jacksonville, Florida. That's right, a WEFC Super World Heavyweight Championship back to Jacksonville, Florida. We'd also like to give a special thanks to Gold's Gym for all their hard work and dedication this week in making this event a complete success. Now, without further ado, Patrick, let's get to the fight.
All right.
Our first battle tonight is a 205-pound match between Ed Guinnard from Miami, Florida, who's a combat submission wrestler, versus VILARREAL from Houston, Texas. He's part of the Monster Fight Club. What do you know about these two fighters, Patrick?
Well, I know VILARREAL is a stand-up fighter, prefers to bang it out standing up. Ed, on the other hand, well, I train Ed. Ed's one of my boys.
Right, yep.
I've been torturing Ed for the last 6 weeks. He is ready to go. I could not have prepared him any better. All that's left now is just to get it on. Ed's done this a few times. You know what he's doing. He's ready to rock. I can barely contain myself sitting here right now.
Hey, I can't wait.
This is one of
you
my
get to see one of your own boys. Look at the intensity.
Ed is ready to go. He's ready to go. This is VILARREAL coming into the ring now. We're about ready to go.
These two guys are ready to get it on.
Very intense. I think this is going to be a hell of a way to start this first fight.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more, Patrick.
I'm just at a loss for words right now. I'm very, very sorry.
Let's get it on.
Real was looking very intense in the weigh-ins, very relaxed. He's ready to go. And this is going to be a good fight. One way or the other, I know it.
Jacksonville's been waiting for this for a while.
These guys have been jacked up all week.
Unbelievable.
I can't even tell you just the intensity that goes on the week before a fight. Both are in shape. Both are ready to go.
Let's get it on.
James Waring, former world boxing and kickboxing champion, is your referee tonight. He knows what he's doing. Fought in the World Combat Championships against my coach, actually, Eric Paulson. Here we go, guys.
Let's get it on.
Ed takes the center of the ring.
Oh. Nice.
Good takedown by Ed.
Nice takedown.
Ed's taking his time.
Get in position.
Always want to keep that position when you have your opponent against the cage. Yes, nowhere to go.
Nice elbow.
Nice knees. Nice knees.
Very nice. Very nice.
And it's going. That's it. That's got it. I think this may be it very soon.
Might be over. This could be over very soon.
There goes Ed. Ed's taking his time. He's loading up.
Nice knees to the body.
Nice. Ed taking his time.
Nice. Oh, it's over. That's it. That's the game.
By the way, did I happen to mention that that's my guy, Dave?
I'd say young boy did pretty well.
Excellent victory for Ed. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. That was a game fight. I couldn't have taken those knees. I train with Ed every day. I can tell you that right. He hits like a truck.
In victory.
Ed's probably the nicest guy you would ever meet. I mean, week before a fight though, this kid turns it on. He is a freaking monster. He actually scares me.
Very tough
Now, ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, 52 seconds in the first round from Miami Beach, Florida, Ed Guerrero!
Is a 170-pound match between Scotty the Body Johnson, part of Team Crisis, who's a ground and pound fighter. He's fighting Sean the Stallion Gay, who's a shoot fighter. And tell everybody in the audience what a shoot fighter is, for those who don't know.
Shoot fighter is essentially a guy who can fight standing, fight in the clinch, fight in the ground. He's an all-around fighter. Where Scotty the Body wants to take you to the ground, try to finish him by strikes. The shoot fighter can knock you out standing up, knock you out with knees, submit you on the ground, punch on the ground as well.
He definitely looks ready. Now you're actually 170 pounds yourself.
Yeah, you could say I'm definitely 170 pounds, Dave.
That's right. For everybody out there, March 22nd down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, you're fighting for the world title.
Yeah, I've got a rematch against Cam McCarg for the World Extreme Fighting World Championship. This is quite possibly the most defining moment of my life.
Absolutely. You look more than ready. I saw you yesterday. You wanted to fight today. You want to get in that ring right now. I'm going to hold you down.
If it weren't for the fact that you were literally keeping me in this chair right now, I don't think that I would be able to stay here.
I tell you.
Matter of fact, I think you're fighting the 22nd also, aren't you?
That's right. It'll be my debut. I actually fractured my ankle last week, and that's why I'm not fighting tonight. But, hey, I'll be more than ready, more than willing.
Who's training you for that fight, Dave?
You're training me yourself.
Amazing.
Tony Vartanian, you and Tony Vartanian. So I can't wait. I can't wait to get in the ring. I want to get in now. You see me, legs are shaking, ready to get in there.
Here we go, Sean Gay.
Scotty the Body. Look at the intensity of Scotty's face.
There's a reason he's called the Body.
Look at him.
He's 5'6", 170 pounds of rock hard muscle. This guy is a beast.
He is a monster. tremendous power. He's a ground and pound fighter. He wants to get into the ground.
Scotty gets you to the ground. If he gets a top position, he can be somewhat devastating. I've seen this kid just crush people. Huge power, huge power.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second bout of the evening is in the super lightweight division.
Both guys are ready to go. Sean Gay looking confident. As a matter of fact, Sean Gay, long arms, long legs. He may want to strike it. He may want to strike it out. He may want to stand up.
He's going to try to keep him up. That's definitely because I think you know, Scotty may have a little more power, but I tell you.
I think Sean's going to have the leverage advantage. Sean may want to keep this up. I think it's in Sean's best interest to definitely keep it on the
Absolutely. He would definitely try to keep on the feet, but he works well from the ground, too.
Works very well from the ground.
Fighters work well from the ground and from their feet, so.
As I said before, what do you know? Here comes my future ex-wife.
Absolutely,
That is most definitely my future ex-wife, guys.
Hey, beautiful girls.
Look at the look on Sean's face.
Look at the intent. Look. I love it.
Here we go.
Let's get it on.
Scotty's hands are low. He should probably keep them a little higher with that reach.
Sean's definitely trying to keep this up.
He looks very confident. He's not rushing. He's taking his time. Nice high kick attempt. Scotty going for the takedown.
On the ground. Oh!
Oh, Sean
nice
whizzes in, takes him down.
Nice takedown.
This is a bad position for Scotty. He does not like working from his back. Sean, top position, top mount, taking his time.
He's just clenching, trying to hold him close.
Right now, Scotty's going to try to keep him as close as possible so he can't get hit. If Sean can separate and hit, it's going to be bad news for Scotty.
Throw his hip and turn him over. He's got to get out of that position, stop taking hits. All he's doing is taking licks. He's a tough fighter, but...
Very tough fighter, but with the Florida State Boxing Commission rules for mixed martial arts, Scotty's losing on points. Now he's taking damage. Sean is stacking up points, big. Scotty's not doing himself any favors by staying there.
Sean's definitely getting it. Nice blow to the head. These are going to take their toll. And all he can do is, he's got to somehow flip him. He's got to get out of that position.
Dave, these little shots mount up. I mean,
absolutely.
they mount and they mount. They may not look like a whole lot now. Let me tell you something, when Scotty stands up, that's going to make a tremendous difference in his conditioning.
Absolutely. He's pounding to the head. He's going to take his legs away.
Sean is fighting a tremendous fight right now. He's not losing position. He's not giving in to Scotty's power. Oh, this is a very bad position. But if Scotty can back out his legs, he'll be in good shape.
He can lift. If he can lift.
Scotty has to base up on his head and back out. This is bad for Scotty. Scotty needs to get out of this position.
Scotty looks like he's kind of protecting himself. I don't know, you know.
He's tapped. He tapped. The fight's over.
The fight's over.
Big win for Sean Gay. The Stallion rides again.
Wow. Hey, those punches to the head took their toll.
Do it up, Sean. Do it up, Sean. You deserve it, Sean. Have fun.
Excellent fight. Excellent fight.
Great whizzer into a hip throw. Took Scotty right off the mat into the air. Full mount for Sean. Great
Scotty's still in shock.
He's sucking it up, guys, and he deserves it.
Scotty went for the takedown. Sean reversed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, by tap-out submission in 2 minutes and 18 seconds of round number 1, from Valdosta, Georgia, Sean Gay!
third fight of the night features 255-pounders. Mickey Liu from Ocala, Florida, part of USA Martial Arts, and Joe Jordan from Lexington, Kentucky, part of Winchester Golden Gloves. What do you know about these two fighters, Patrick?
Well, essentially, Mickey is he's a Muay Thai fighter, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's going to want to keep it standing up. Joe Jordan, on the other hand, is a boxer. He's definitely going to want to keep it standing up.
Yeah.
This could turn into a slugfest. If these guys stand up, don't expect it to go very long.
No, I definitely expect him to stay on their feet.
Mickey being accompanied to the ring by Tom Trauma Sauer. He's a 205-pound World Extreme Fighting champion. Tom, tough guy. You know Mickey's going to be ready for this fight. Take it easy. They may take their time. This thing may go 3 rounds. And then again, one shot. It's like all over.
That's all it takes is one shot.
Let me tell you something, Dave. It's happened to me. I've taken a kick to the head. My ass was kicked off this planet. No idea what even happened. After the fight, they told me I took a kick to my head. Didn't even remember it. Told me I broke the guy's leg in a leg lock on the way down, and I finished him, and I still lost the fight. I don't even remember it. It was that quick. Literally, my senses knocked out of me. And all I did was just rely on pure 100%. God, I don't know. I went for the leg, I broke his ankle, tore his ACL, and I still lost.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, March 22nd out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Jacksonville, how's the action this evening? Our next bout of the evening is in the 155-pound super lightweight division. Introducing the fighting standard to my right, from Ocala, Florida, Mickey Liu. And his opponent, all the way from Lexington, Kentucky, Joe Jordan!
Pardon my excitement, it's just terribly hard for me to stay in this chair when there's fights going on 5 feet away from me.
You're going to get in that ring.
I want to fight everybody.
I understand. I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling. It's intense. Another beautiful ring, girls.
This is your future ex-girlfriend, correct? Or she is an ex-girlfriend yet?
Nope. Very good friend. Good friend of my buddies.
You never know. Must have been someone else. That's the word on the street, Dave.
I tell you.
Here they go. Joe Jordan looks to have a great stand-up posture. Very relaxed. So is Mickey.
Mickey starts with a kick. Very interesting.
Strange for a Muay Thai fighter to have his back to the fence like this. Joe, a boxer taking command of the center of the ring. I would figure it would be the other way around. Joe, not such a great takedown attempt. Maybe should keep his hands up.
Both fighters look to be pretty cautious. Ooh, go for a takedown. Oh, nice. Nice elbow to the back.
Bad position for Mickey. Needs to get off the fence.
Wow.
Oh, Joe is unloading.
Over.
Cross-body position.
I tell you, I thought it was going to be a stand-up fight. Both guys on the ground.
Won't be the first time I was wrong, Dave. Great knee to the ribs. Another knee to the shoulder.
How well do you know Mickey Liu as far as working from his back?
Just by school reputation, they do not like working from their backs real much. They'd much rather be in a mounted position or a cross-body position where Joe Jordan is at the moment. Mickey needs to turn into Joe. He's going to take a lot of damage to his back. He needs to face him and go face-to-face with him. Joe's taking his time. Mickey has got to let go. He's going to blow up.
Mickey seems to have an arm in there.
He's trying to work a Kimura. Kicks to the legs are legal when your opponent is down. Sakuraba stomp. Joe Jordan warned for being holding the cage. Nice. Joe Jordan going to work. Mickey's going to try to work a guillotine. Oh, this could be a bad throw.
Oh, very nice. Very nice slam.
Though he is landing in a guillotine.
Okay, Jordan is definitely taking control in this match.
Joe has got to get his head out. Desperation move from the guillotine is punching to the head. He should be trying to escape. Joe's probably feeling his guillotine right now. Mickey needs to reload on that arm around Joe's neck. He needs to sit up. He needs to reload. He is blowing up right now.
It definitely looks like he's fatigued. Looks like the tiring's setting in. He's definitely just holding on. He's just clenching. Jordan's trying to work from the top.
If he hasn't gone out from the guillotine by now, he probably doesn't have the position sunk in. I think he's about to escape. He's out.
Very nice.
Mickey needs to recover from this. Big shot.
Nice shots to the head by Joe Jordan. He's going to pick him up and slam him again. Wow, very nice.
For as good as that looks, Dave, that takes a lot of energy out of you.
Absolutely. When the back hits the ground and take all the air out.
That's it. Fight's over.
Fight's over. Joe Jordan, 155 pounds.
Definitely had to do with that second slam.
Excellent groundwork by Joe Jordan. Now both of us have to agree, both expect it to be a stand-up fight.
As I said, Dave, not going to be the first time I was wrong.
No.
Could be definitely a back, neck, or shoulder injury. He came down very, very hard on the right side.
Effective slam by Joe Jordan.
Joe, quite the showman also. Actually calling it before he did it.
That's what the crowd wants. The crowd likes the attitude. The crowd likes the excitement.
Dave, this is a show. No matter how you look at it, one way or another, this is a show.
This is what these fans come to see.
This is the future. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Joe Jordan.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of tap-out submission in 3 minutes and 15 seconds in the first round, our winner from Lexington, Kentucky, Joe Jordan!
Next up, we have two super heavyweights in Jacksonville's own Tony Vartanian. Tony will be taking on Don Haviland from Daytona Beach, Florida. Tony trains with OBAKE at OBAKE Fight School. Pat trains out of Daytona Beach, Florida with Big Japan Jojo. I tell you, Tony's never been more ready for a fight than this one. There's been a lot of trash talk, and I can't wait to see this fight. It's going to be it's exciting.
Tony is your roommate, Dave. I've had the opportunity to be around him for the past few days. What I can tell you what I've gathered from this is Tony is mean and he's as tough as a $2 steak. He is literally ready to rip Haviland's head off.
I tell you what, man, Tony won a fight a couple months ago when he was actually training with Tito Ortiz. I've never seen him more ready. He's so excited about getting in the ring tonight. And he just wants to take this guy's face and just pulverize him.
Even though Tony is well versed on the ground, I look for him to keep it up.
I tell you what, Tony does not play when he gets in the ring.
I truly do believe that Tony is going to keep it standing. Tony's, like we said before, well versed on the ground, knows what he's doing, but his strength, definitely overpowering top game, standing up.
His other hack's a shoot fighter. It'll be interesting.
He is a shoot fighter, says he was trained Big Japan Dojo, Sakuraba.
Absolutely.
Anything, if a tenth of Sakuraba's talent is rubbed off on Haviland, it could be trouble for Tony on the ground.
Tony likes to take care of things quick, so this should be very interesting. I think he's gonna pound him quick. I expect this one. Tony could finish this real early. Should be interesting, cause
And just in case you can't see yet, it will come into your viewing picture. Haviland's girlfriend absolutely could not miss her in a crowd, Dave.
Walking inside the ring now.
All I can say is, wow. This is gonna be a war.
Tony Vartanian, Don Haviland, ready to get it on the octagon.
Dave, it looks like to me Haviland is pissed. Hometown boy.
Listen to this crowd. Listen to this crowd.
Tony Vartanian.
They definitely stand
Hometown
behind their
boy.
hope.
From Daytona Beach, Florida, Don Haviland.
Haviland coming into this fight, literally the bad guy.
I tell you what, you know, I was watching the pre-fight interviews and that got into his face the other day. I tell you, Tony's never been more ready. Look how focused he is. Look at the intensity on their faces.
By the way, there's my future ex-wife again, Dave.
Beautiful girl. Totally give her that.
She's probably going to take everything I have.
There you go. Let's get it on.
Don't blink. Tony trapping him against cage. Flying knee, jumping knee.
Looking for a takedown.
Big takedown by
Nice
Tony.
takedown by Tony Vartanian.
Tony's taking the top position now. He's crossbody, goes to a mount. Very nice transition.
Nice.
Beautiful transition.
Tony's in position on top.
Tony looking for a Kimura. Oh my goodness.
He's looking submitting.
He's out. That's it. It's over.
That's it. It's over. He submitted him.
Haviland is definitely hurt, Dave. He's hurt. Haviland is definitely hurt in the corner. Dave is going to congratulate Tony. Big win. Lots of bad blood for this fight. Lots of bad blood for this fight. Your winner.
Assault Jacksonville! Hell's here, man! Now come to my house and call me names, baby! That's something else! Wanna do it again? Anytime!
145-pound fight between Matt Horning from Columbus, Ohio, part of Hammer House, versus Tim Norman of Akron, Ohio. Now, what do you know about these two fighters?
Matt Horning, Hammer House fighter, ground and pound. But then again, this isn't the first time I might be wrong tonight.
I tell you what, man, we thought we were going to be a stand-up fight a while ago and right to the ground.
If he's a traditional Hammer House fighter, rest assured, he's a Mark Coleman trained guy. He's going to the ground.
Give another special thanks to this is Joe Lopez of Gold's Gym. We'd like to thank Gold for all their help this week and appreciation for everything they've done to make this a success.
Definitely, without Golds, it never would have been a success. They sold a tremendous amount of tickets, and you can most definitely thank Golds for a lot of the eye candy sitting around the arena tonight.
Absolutely. Anything you'd like to add, Joe?
That's it. Rock and roll. Go, Tony. Little guys, Dave, expect fast action. So far, 4 fights, 4 first-round finishes.
I'll tell you what, they're finishing them quick, man. Some of these fights I expect to go.
Dave, these guys are jacked up. They want to finish this fast. They get paid the same. Whether they're in there for 30 seconds or 30 minutes, does not matter.
I tell you, the fans are definitely getting the show, getting their money's worth with this one.
This is what it's about, Dave. This is it. This is the real thing.
Both fighters look to be in awesome shape. Very.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 6th bout of the evening is in the flyweight division. The fighter standing to my right, from Columbus, Ohio, Matt Horndog Horning. And his opponents, from Akron, Ohio, Tim C4 Norman.
Tim Norman, incredible legs on this guy. I mean, I'm going to suffice. I would be remiss if I did not assume he was a Thai boxer.
I definitely have to agree with that one. The beautiful Stephanie.
Matt Horning, this kid's been ready to go. I think since he got here. I mean, this kid's intense. He's ready to go. Let's see what he's got. You just don't know. I've been wrong all night. I've been wrong about my finishes all night. Huge kick. Raise him on the thigh line. Big takedown. Big takedown by Horning. He's standing up. He's going to a full mount. Horning on top. Oh, great reversal. Horning got a little bit too excited. You're not going to see a whole lot out with the small guys. You see more of a technical fight. Norman right now taking his time. Probably trying to get his wits back about him after that huge takedown. Open guard by Horning. Horning is wasting a lot of energy here. His hips are high off the ground. He's very tense, but he's trying to work. One hand on the head. He's going to try to work an armbar right here. He's going to spin right now. Norman's got to stack. He's got to drop his weight. He's got to stack to defend this armbar. This is a great position on Norman. Horning trying to sweep the armbar with the leg. Nope. They're scrambling. No one has position. Horning on top now. Norman needs to let go of that leg. He has got to let go of that leg. He's got to defend. Holding on to that leg, he only has one hand. Horning passing. Going to full mount. He's got back mount.
Very nice, very nice.
Norman needs to get his hands up. He needs to defend the choke. He's got to roll Horning fully onto his back and arch backwards into a neck break. This position is doing Norman no good. The choke is in. It's in. He's trying to complete the lock on the choke. Defending wonderfully. Horning back to full mount. Horning needs to solidify his position. He needs to start throwing some punches from here. He needs to soften him up. Norman escapes again. Great backdoor escape again by Norman. Norman needs to drop his weight. He's going to extend his arm a little bit too far. If he keeps doing it,
talked about earlier, shot to the head will take them home.
The step over escape from the triangle choke. He's trying the triangle. He needs to drop his hips. He needs to arch his neck and stand up to defend this position. If he sits in this position, he will get triangle. He's loosening up now. A lot of energy being wasted. He does not have the triangle choke in.
This may be our first back to go past the first round, Patrick.
Very well made. Right now, if Horning is going to go for the triangle choke. That's it, he's out again. Going for a footlock. Norman for a footlock. He needs to crank that foot down for the footlock.
Nice shot to the head. Nice shot to the head.
Great shots. First round is over. You wanted a war, you got a war.
Very nice. Now Jacksonville showing their appreciation.
Great escapes on Norman's part. Horning going for the submission. Norman literally fresh as a daisy. Not even breathing hard.
Escape, so impressive.
Two backdoor escapes by Norman. Dangerous escapes, but very, very effective. Horning trying to pass the guard. There he goes, passes the guard. He's cross-body. Horning needs to get off of his knees to throw some hard strikes. He's not going to do it from his knees like that. Horning goes to full mount. Now Norman's looking winded after all those kicks. Oh, hammering him down. He's turning to his stomach. Goes back. This could be over soon. Norman's in trouble. Big elbow.
Tremendous shot to the head.
Big elbow. Holding on. Norman holding on. Great reversal by Norman.
Wow, incredible. The reversals in this kid, Norman.
What do I have to do to put this guy away? Horning working from the bottom, open guard. He needs to climb up Norman's back right now.
That's maybe one of the best fights this year.
Definitely the most competitive fight by far this evening. Horning back to close guard. Referee James Waring going to stand them up for passivity. That's the thing here in WEF. Something's not going on. You're going to fight. We will make you fight. Nice kick to the head by Norman. Big push kick.
Wow, he landed that.
Horning going for the takedown. Going for a back choke. He's got to let go of that knee pad. That is illegal. Horning in the back choke position again.
Submitting.
That's it. Fight's over.
It's over. Wow.
Rear naked choke.
Matt Horning.
Great fight by these two guys. There was no loser in this fight.
Tremendous hand to both of these fighters.
Somebody comes up to me and tell me that Tim Norman lost that fight, he's going to have to fight me. Matt Horning won that fight. He took it.
Our next fight features two big boys, two super heavyweights. Stu Hesselmeyer from Fort Myers, Florida. Part of Team Crisis will be fighting George ZAMARRON from Houston, Texas, part of the Monster Fight Club. I'll tell you, both these guys can very intense. I watched them in pre-fight interviews. What do you think about these two guys?
Hesselmeyer, strong guy.
Oh.
Heavy hitter.
Incredible strength.
Is not playing games. He is very serious about this. ZAMARRON, on the other hand, Monster Fight Club. They haven't done so well tonight.
No.
Maybe ZAMARRON can turn it around.
Maybe you can turn it around for him, but I tell you what.
Stu's an animal.
Unbelievable. Tremendous power.
The intensity, the confidence in Hesselmeyer.
Look at the focus. Look at the focus.
He is Team Crisis. Tom Sauer's team. Tom Sauer, 205, light heavyweight champion. You know Hesselmeyer knows what he's doing. Hesselmeyer is a hammer. He will pound and pound and pound. ZAMARRON showing the famous Vandalus Silva hand plum. If he can knee anywhere near Silva, HESSELMEYER will be in trouble. I can't say enough about our beautiful round car girls. Crazy. You gotta love Jacksonville.
Gotta love it.
Though I was kind of hoping it would be my future ex-wife Tiffany holding the round card for this round. Hopefully we'll get her next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next battle of the evening is in the super heavyweight division. The fighter standing to my right from Fort Myers, Florida. Put your hands together for Stu HESSELMEYER. And his opponent, all the way from Houston, Texas, ZAMARRON.
Stu's head down so Stu cannot rear up and drop some heavy shots.
Staying away from the fence is what he used to do. Very similar to Tito's fight against Ken Shamrock. Ken stayed off the fence.
Same exact situation. Big guys like this, you do not want to be stuck against the fence. You get stuck against the cage, there is nowhere to go. Big shot by HESSELMEYER.
George is defending himself pretty well from the back.
You definitely, by the looks of him, would not be able to tell that he could defend that well in the guard. He is calm.
Stu's definitely trying to move up. He's gonna start pounding the face.
Nice shot by Stu.
To the head.
One to the body, one to the head. Need to mix them up. You can't constantly go to one spot.
Gotta break the fighter down.
Break him down. Start with the body first. As Ed Guinnard showed in the first fight, break down the body. The head follows.
The body will bring the hands down, go right to the head. Tremendous power by Stu.
I don't know. It's going to take a superhuman effort, literally, and I'm not exaggerating, for ZAMARRON to be able to dislodge him from this position. ZAMARRON going for an armbar, though. Stu defending nicely. Nice shots by Stu. Stu, big right hands. Another one. ZAMARRON protecting very well, though. He's covering.
He is. He's taking some shots to the head, too, which are going to take their toll. He's definitely got to get out of that position. He's got to get off his back.
Trust me, I do know Stu pretty well. He's not going to move from there. Stu will stay there for the whole fight.
He's got him pretty well. He's got him up in the corner, too, up against the cage.
These fights, Dave, are not a race. They're a marathon. It's a siege warfare type fight. You take your time. If you're going to stay in someone's guard and you can pound them down, you do it. Big shots. Full mount by Stu. ZAMARRON turning away. This is not good for ZAMARRON.
No, he doesn't want to.
George needs to get his knees between he and Stu right now while he's against the fence like this. Being in a half guard is no good for ZAMARRON.
Timmy's in a bad position, Patrick.
I wouldn't want Stu HESSELMEYER on top of me in that position. You're not going to confuse Stu with a world-class submission type fighter. He's not that way. He is a ground and pound impose his will on you type fighter. He will wear you down and he will break you down. ZAMARRON going for Kimura. Straighten armbar, he's going for the Kimura. Right now, HESSELMEYER has got to reach inside his own thigh to defend this. 15 seconds left in the round. ZAMARRON is trying hard for that Kimura.
Can he hold on? Can he hold on?
I think right now Stu's just too strong.
Yeah.
Time, round one is over.
Stu was able to hold on that one.
Stu looks to be the worst for wear right now, even though he was delivering most of the damage.
Look at the two fighters. Stu seems more fatigued.
ZAMARRON doesn't even look tired. Not even winded. There she is.
There's your lady.
That's my lady. I think she's to find out just important how important I think I really am, Dave.
Beautiful girl,
to say the least. Here we go, round two.
Get back to the fight.
ZAMARRON looks like he did in the first round. Big takedown by Stu HESSELMEYER again.
Seems to be a cut on the corner of ZAMARRON over there.
I'm almost beginning to think that ZAMARRON is allowing HESSELMEYER to take him down so he can fight from his back.
And maybe he may try to submit him that way. Excellent.
HESSELMEYER, shot to the body, shot to the head. ZAMARRON working an armbar, keeping the head down. That's the first key to your armbar. You need to keep your opponent's head down. If he can pick his head up, he can get a lot more leverage on those punches. I think the referee may stand them up soon. Not a whole lot's happening.
Not a whole lot of work at all.
HESSELMEYER looks tired. ZAMARRON.
He is defending the shots very well.
Defending it very well.
Very well.
Cool, calm, and collected, holding HESSELMEYER's head down, staying off the fence, which is very impressive.
I have to agree. I almost think that maybe he likes this position. Maybe he likes to work from his back.
Great position. ZAMARRON keeps going for this Kimura. Now he's trying to work a guillotine choke, which he may try to turn into a Kimura, letting it go, just baiting him a little bit. Big shot by Stu, did not hit. Didn't land. I think these are more desperation shots from Stu right now.
He looks terribly tired.
Stu needs to compose himself. He's got the top position.
He's got control. He's definitely got control. The wind may just not be there.
Those big arms are getting very heavy right now for Stu HESSELMEYER. And ZAMARRON just...
Nice shot to the head. Nice shot.
Just cool. Doesn't even seem to phase him there.
I tell you, he's taking some big shots very well.
Another big shot. Big right to the head that did connect.
Go to his body. There you go. Nice body shot.
I think those body shots are starting to take their toll now on
They're going to wear him down a bit.
Big left hand just missed.
He connects with one of those and it can be all over.
Stu and ZAMARRON's half guard. ZAMARRON defending well, turning his hips toward HESSELMEYER, exactly what he should be doing.
Not able to connect cleanly.
Referee standing them up, may stand them up. He's warning them for passivity. This is a bad position for ZAMARRON. His body is tweaked.
In WEFC, if nothing's going on, they will stand the fighters back up.
Big shots again by Stu. just not looking as effective. I think it's definitely taking a toll on Stu. 15 seconds left in the round.
This will be our first fight to go 3 rounds tonight.
Unbelievable. Big shots by HESSELMEYER. Round 2 is over.
I'm thinking these things.
HESSELMEYER is tired, very tired. ZAMARRON finally takes the seat. This kid has taken a lot of damage, but I don't know how much Stu has left in the tank, Dave.
I tell you, Stu's a lot more fatigued than I expected. I mean, he's controlling everything from the top, but I'm almost convinced that ZAMARRON likes to work better from the ground. He likes to work from his back. He's handling those shots very well, and he's protecting himself.
He's protecting himself. He's working the half guard. He's trying for the guillotine choke, switching off to a Kimura. I just think he's just too far behind on points. He's down 2 takedowns to nothing, and he's taking a lot of damage.
I tell you what, this will be interesting. Interesting to see what happens this 3rd round. This is actually the first fight that's gone 3 rounds tonight, Patrick.
First time for everything, Dave.
I tell you what, man, I can't wait.
Beginning of round 3, HESSELMEYER, mouth is open. He is tired.
He is very tired. ZAMARRON looks just as good. Just as
Big
fresh as
takedown
ever.
again.
These fans are booing him. These fans want to see him stand up and blow.
Dave, the truth of the matter is, the fans in Jacksonville have been wonderful, but they honestly don't know what they're looking at.
Wow.
These guys are warriors. They are exhausted. HESSELMEYER piling up points. Full mount HESSELMEYER. Some more trying to roll.
ZAMARRON trying to roll and he's got him in a full guard. He's working from the top. He's pounding at the head.
HESSELMEYER's in a commanding position right now. ZAMARRON has to carry his weight too and decide his own.
Tremendous heart. This dude just looks extremely fatigued and he's just staying right in there.
Stu's keeping control. Great balance.
Nice headshots. He can go right back to the body.
Posting the left leg so he can't be rolled. Oh, nice shot by Stu. ZAMARRON's not keeping that. Oh, there he goes to keeping the head down again. Didn't like getting hit in the face.
I tell you, he's just clenching.
Stu posting up, going to the body. Oh, those hurt ZAMARRON. Those are hurting.
Nice body shots. Nice
Those are
body
hurting
shots.
him.
Those are going to take their toll, Patrick.
Big roll by
nice
ZAMARRON.
roll by ZAMARRON. I think that's what he was waiting for. Took him all the way to the 3rd round to do it, but Stu may be just too tired. Nice shots. Nice shots.
ZAMARRON throwing
nice
down.
shots. He's leaving his face open.
This is big trouble for Stu. Stu is exhausted.
I tell you what, he's just trying to hold on. He's
Stu
been on
needs
top. He's been on top the first 2 rounds now.
Let me tell you something, this is not good for your cardio conditioning.
Wow.
Being on the bottom now after 2 4-minute rounds is a horrible change. ZAMARRON standing up in the guard, pounding down. Stu has got to get out of there.
This could be over. This could be over quick.
Stu defending nicely though. Big foot to ZAMARRON's
Big foot
face.
to the face.
Stu has got to get off
Can
the
he hold
cage.
on? He's got to get away from that net.
Oh, big shot. Stu needs to get off the cage. Big shot by ZAMARRON.
He's busy.
Big shot. Stu has got to get off the cage and
Gotta get away
defend.
from that.
His mouth is open. Stu is in trouble. shrimp his hips away and get away from Zamarron's punching range.
I take Zamarron, maybe I plan to stay on the ground the first 2 rounds and wear him down.
That's it.
It's over.
Fight's over.
That's over.
Zamarron wins.
Wow.
I'm remiss at the result of that fight.
Unbelievable.
Zamarron
To work from the ground the first 2 rounds on his back.
Zamarron took an absolute beating for
Wow.
2 rounds. 2.5 rounds.
Wow. The fatigue definitely took its toll.
Dave, fatigue makes cowards of us all. I don't care how much you bench. I don't care how far you can run and how fast you are. When you blow up, you're finished. Great show, sportsmanship
Wow,
between the
very
two.
nice. Next up, we have we have 2 super heavyweights for the WEFC.
This is the big fight. You know, I must remind the fans at home. OBAKE was to fight Marco Aurelio. For one reason or another,
He was not able to make it.
was not able to make it.
James
Last
Daniels
moment.
took his-
James Daniels, as I said before, showing an enormous amount of testicular fortitude, stepping up to fight a guy like OBAKE.
Ladies and gentlemen, by tap out submission, our winner in 3 minutes and 23 seconds of round number 3 from Houston, Texas, George Gilron.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Next up, super heavyweights for the WEFC Super Heavyweight Championship of the World. Featuring Tim CATALFO, otherwise known as OBAKE, from Jacksonville, Florida. Versus James Daniels from Valdosta, Georgia, part of Valdosta Martial Arts.
As you can be in for a surprise, I know looks can be deceiving tonight. Daniels is from the same school as Sean Gay. And Sean Gay literally lit up Scotty the Body Johnson.
Look at the concentration and focus on OBAKE. Look at it.
Rocky is ice cold. After a big win for him this evening over Don Haviland.
James Daniels.
cold.
And gentlemen, the main event tonight is for the Super Heavyweight World Title. The WEF and Sosa Promotions is proud to present our main event for the evening. The fighter standing to my right, from Jacksonville, Florida, and his opponent from Valdosta, Georgia, James Cornbread Daniels. At this time, I would like to introduce the president of Sosa Promotions and the new owner of the WEFC, presenting the belt to OBAKE, the new world champion of the super heavyweight division, Mr. Barry L. Watson.
Presenting this belt, you did a very good job tonight. I want to thank the Florida State Athletic Commission, the people of Jacksonville, you've been wonderful. Everybody from Gold's Gym, especially Joe and Mike. Everybody says it's been super. I want OBAKE to wear this, wear it proud, and we'll be back.
over to OBAKE and saying a few words to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, thank you for your support. I know I got at least 2,000-3,000 friends here that know me personally. It's awesome to see y'all show up and support like this. I want to thank my opponent. I've had no less than 3 people back out of this title match. At noon yesterday, this man's been training. Right here, come on out here, please. And showed up, put his balls on the line. Nothing but respect. I want to invite everybody in the city who want to come and train with us, learn how to defend yourself, get your self-confidence up, and come on and see us. When you come by and talk, come on by. Also, I want to take this time right now to thank my family, my wife and child, for who without their support, there is no way on earth I could do anything. I also want to take a moment of silence and just thank all the men and women and our troops in the Persian Gulf, stationed around the world. This is nothing compared to what they do. Okay? Can we hear it for them? And let's hear it for the fans that showed up en masse tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this evening. For Dave Batten, I'm Patrick Aslow. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.
My name is Anthony Vartanian, Armenian Italian. I've been watching UFC one day in a room, and people were banging in the ring, and I was interested to see how can I get in there and actually do something myself. I didn't have much talent then, did a little wrestling and things, and started doing a little jiu-jitsu, learned a little bit about this and that in the ring, and things were different back then. And about let's say about 6 or 7 months ago, this was 6 years ago, of course, I trained a lot, but I've never been in a ring, actually. I've never been in a situation that I can actually be in a cage and face somebody who knows something and actually get this down packed to a science. And about 6 months ago, I got a call from a friend of mine that Tito is going to camp and fighting Ken. And I say Tito, that's a big name, of course, and do security for Limp Bizkit, and Tito Ortiz actually was doing security for Limp Bizkit years before me. He was started with Korn, and that's kind of that's how our names become mentioned, and the people that know us together anyhow. And I had the head security for Limp Bizkit, Richie Sorensen, a really good friend of mine, and he told me that Tito's fighting, and we went, me and Fred Durst been in a couple of UFC fights, and we went over there and watched Tito fight, and I was really involved, and actually doing the security, I get into a few situations that I handled myself pretty good, and Fred actually asked me, why are you not getting in a UFC and fight? And at the time, I really didn't think I could do that, because nowadays MMA, they get this down to a science. It's just, you got to know a lot of things. You got to be able to strike and fight, and you got to be able to throw down. It's just a different sport. So I called Tito and I said, I'm going to come to your camp. I'm stalling cold turkey, and I just do a little jiu-jitsu. I went there expecting that I can handle myself well, but I get crushed. I get crushed every day. I get thrown down. I get beat down. I get outboxed. I couldn't do anything. So I just started learning real hard, and it was a dose of reality. fighting has changed. MMA, mixed martial arts, is a science now. You don't just go in there and just think you're bad and you're going to take somebody down and beat them down. It's not going to be like that. So anyway, I trained real hard, and you guys see what Tito did to Ken, and I came down. I wanted to fight myself. And we had Don Haviland, a 245-pound man, told me that I can't take him down, I can't do anything to him. And he'd never been in the cage himself, and obviously haven't really actually probably trained as hard as I have done. With top names, Rico Rodriguez, Tito Ortiz, Mark Lehman, all of them were in the camp, and it just, I get a dose of reality pretty quick. So I came here to meet OBAKE and get in the cage with him, and he taught me a few things. And I'm basically just starting from ground zero. I can handle myself in the ring. I've been in the cage. I do much. I know I can do much better than what Don can think that he can do. And I'm just ready to get in there and fight.
Attention to the lead cam.
Yeah, that one right there.
He's just a little lighter
Than milk? Just a shade brighter than teeth. Teeth only look yellow because his skin is so white. But I know you think I'm sexy. Quiet or I have you in my belly for lunch. You're a wee little thing. Sure, you're cute as a muffin, but how do you taste? Don't waste it.
That is great. Okay. Now, okay, we got the interview.
We're done. Oh yeah. Peace out, dogs. Hello, I'm Tim Obake Catalfo. I'm a chiropractor. 44 years old, and I thoroughly enjoy cage fighting. Started when I was about 18 years old. I've been trained since I was 10 years old. Marcus K.L. Jones, a gentleman who was a CIA operative for the United States government. And my dad worked with him extensively in the automobile business. And he started training me in wrestling, Japanese Jiu-Jitsu, Wing Chun, and several of the wrestling forms. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. Had my first really underground fight when I was 18, and I've been fighting ever since. I'm a trained and licensed chiropractor in the state of Georgia. Practiced for about a dozen years in Georgia. Currently living in Florida, in Jacksonville area, where I have my new fight school. We've got a lot of guys in the team right now. We're looking to expand into other forms. Currently, our premier form is American submission fighting. And you know, our expression, you've probably heard it out there, hold till cold. We use a lot of head and neck submissions. Being a chiropractor, I've been able to assimilate lots of other arts into that. And in fact, we just got back from one of the Thai fights one of our students had, Matt Rogers. We encourage our guys to learn from as many people as they can, as many different styles as they can, and continue to push themselves to a different level. And that's, you know, that's kind of our philosophy here. Fought on a card with Tony Vartanian, who fought a couple fights before me. He's a guy that we've been bringing along. He's been fortunate enough to train with the great Tito Ortiz of UFC notoriety, their 205-pound light heavyweight champion. Personally, I've competed in King of the Cage, Pride, World Extreme Fighting, International Vale Tudo Championships. I've spent most of my time training fighters. There's anything I wouldn't do for my fighters, and you know, I get a chance to prove that here in Jacksonville. But I've been fortunate enough to work with the likes of Mark Coleman when he made his big comeback, and Kevin Randeman for his comeback and his victories over Pete Williams and Pedro Rizzo. And I've worked with guys like Brandon Lee Hinkle, also World Extreme Fighting champion, Mark Robinson, Abu Dhabi champion, just to host others, Rick Rufus, Manu Ento. So I've been real fortunate that way, and it's helped me immensely as far as who I am, what I do, and you know, people I meet. I'm trying to take this sport to another level for myself personally. Obviously, most people feel at 44 years old the prime has slipped away, and we're hanging on. I've got a very aggressive fight schedule this year with World Extreme Fighting, and I'm looking to fight with some other organizations. I've got at least 4 more fights set up, and I hope to fight 6 to 8 more times this year alone. I fight in the heavyweight division. I go into match anywhere from 230 to 245 pounds, depending on what time of my training that we're looking at. And hey, peace out.